we trust in you, Jesus. You're all, you're all, you're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust, we trust, we trust in you, Jesus. You're all, you're all, you're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust, we trust, we trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. We stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you, trusting in you. We're trusting in you, trusting in you.
Welcome back to our last day at Rocky Railway, where we're learning to trust Jesus to pull us through life's ups and downs. Today, we're going to learn about Lawrence the elk. It's been so much fun to have everyone riding the rails with us. You know, a long time ago, trains were the best way to get from one end of the United States to the other. When people started using trains in North America, though, they couldn't take the same train all the way across. There was one train that took them from one to the middle, and then there was another train that took them from the middle to the other side. Until finally, they were able to make the tracks connect. It was such a big deal that they put a solid gold spike in the train track to seal the deal. This week, we're discovering how we are connected to Jesus' power. And today, we're learning that Jesus' power helps us be good friends. Trust Jesus! So I hope you've had fun, and I'll see you guys in a little while, okay? Bye.
God of heaven and earth, you are amazing. You hold me up with your hand, you give me faith, and I will put my hope in you alone, in you alone. God of heaven and earth, you are amazing. You hold me up with your hand, you give me faith, and I will put my hope in you alone, in you alone.
I will put my hope in you, Lord, you alone.
No, just stay over there. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just stay over there. Stay over there.
Whoa, Cam, what's going on? It seems like you're steamed up. It almost feels like you're off track. Got it. Off track. Oh, good.
It's not funny. All right. Besides, you couldn't help. It's a train engineer thing. You wouldn't understand.
Oh, yeah? Try me. I can track right with you.
Really, you need to stop with the bad train jokes.
Well, actually, one more. I'll listen to you. I'm all engineers. Okay, I'm listening.
All right. Okay, so we have a new crew member, right? And he's driving me crazy. He never stops talking. It's really annoying.
And who is that guy again? Yeah, new crew?
Oh, I forgot to tell you that, when it comes to an engine, you need a steam engine. You need two people, the engineer and the fireman.
Oh, the fireman, like the guy with the red hat and the Dalmatian? Like that type of fireman?
Oh, a train fireman. It's the person who shovels the coal into the furnace and that boils the water, heats up the water, and makes the engine run.
Oh, I'm tracking with you.
And that's the guy who's driving me bonkers with all the talking that won't stop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
For
like,
example?
hey Cam, what's your favorite color? Mine is purple. Hey Cam, how old are you? Whoa, that's old. Were you around when they invented the train? Cam, hey, listen, what do you call a train that's loaded up with lots of bubble gum? Choo-choo train. Ha ha ha. Get it? Why aren't you laughing? You don't think it's funny? You don't like me? Whoa, Cam, I'm gonna make you like me. I'm gonna tell you another train joke. Why is a train so good at what it does? Why is it so good at its job? Well, because it's been training. Get it?
Cam, wait a minute. I mean, it doesn't really seem that he's like a friend. Actually, I think that you're like making fun of him and you're being mean to him.
It's just that he's so frustrating. Like, you don't know what it's like to have someone constantly interrupting you when you're trying to get some work done.
Well, actually, I think I have a pretty good idea about that.
What are you trying to say?
But actually, Cam, we need to be good friends with people. We need to show them about Jesus' love. And actually, Jesus' love helps us to be good friends. Trust Jesus!
I never thought of it that way. But what if that person just won't stop talking?
Jesus' power helps us to be good friends. Trust Jesus!
Trust Jesus.
You know, maybe that person is in your crew because he needs to feel the love of Jesus, the same that he has for us. Actually, you need to pray about it. As a matter of fact, I'll pray with you. Because when you pray about it, God will help you to demonstrate his love to others.
Okay. Well, we have a long trip ahead of us, so maybe that will give me a chance to listen to him and be nicer to him.
Yes, as a matter of fact, sometimes the people that most annoy us, that's the person that needs a very good friend.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? I'll take you up on your offer to pray for me because I'm going to need some help to be a better friend.
You know what? We'll finish wrapping this up and I'll pray for you, okay?
Okay, let me go grab my stuff so that we could get ready to go and then we will pray.
That'll be perfect.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
All righty.
Trust Jesus.
Yes.
I heard everyone was steaming ahead with the last day of Rocky Railway. Glad you're here. I'm Lawrence Elk. Not a moose, not a ram, but an excellent elk. Male elks are called bulls, and me and my bull buddies like to hang out way up in the Rocky Mountains. In the winter, we move down where we can find grass. But in the spring and summer, we head for the hills. It's important that we stick together with the herd. Some elk herds are as big as 400 friends. Although my antlers are big and strong, female elk or babies don't have these, and a hungry bear is hard to fight off. Speaking of these amazing antlers, they are pretty incredible if I do say so myself. Sometimes they come in handy when other herds get too close to mine, or I need to show another bull that I'm in charge. Yeah, sometimes we butt heads, even in our happy herd. But I try not to get too attached. Literally, they fall off every year and I grow a new set. How cool is that? God also gave me a unique power to help me communicate with the herd. That's called bugling. It's a little like roaring and whistling at the same time. It keeps my herd close together where we can be safe. Our herd even has scouts, a few elk who stand watch while others graze. We have to look out for each other. Do you have friends who look out for you? Friends you like to call out to when you're sad or silly, happy or hurting? Or do you sometimes butt heads with your buddies? Maybe you need the power to forgive and love a friend when you're not getting along. You don't have to do that all by yourself. Jesus gives you his power to help be a good friend. Jesus gave this powerful command in the Bible. Love each other in the same way I have loved you. If you're butting heads with your buddies and not getting along, you can trust Jesus' power and follow his words. Jesus' power helps us be good friends. Trust Jesus.
Hi, it's day 5, and I'm sad because it's our last day. No, it's not. We're coming back tomorrow for a special where the 3 pastors, we're going to have a great big celebration Sabbath morning. So I will see you tomorrow. But today, let's just review what we've learned all week. So I have my notes here. So I need you to shout out, trust Jesus after each statement. So the first thing we learned was Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus. Then we learned that Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. Then we learned Jesus' power helps us be bold. Trust Jesus. Then we learned that Jesus' power lives forever. Trust Jesus. And then today, we're going to learn that Jesus' power helps us to be good friends. Trust Jesus. So yesterday, Pastor Nelson talked to us about Jesus, and after he died, he resurrected. And he went back to heaven. And so his friends, his original 12, which they remind me like the Avengers or Super Friends, they went everywhere preaching the good news that Jesus died and he's coming again. And so they went preaching everywhere, and people from different types of the country, they became Christians. So that's why we have our friend Ananias. Ananias became a Christian, and he went, and wherever they went, they preached the good news of Jesus Christ. But here's the best thing. Everyone became good friends. And you know what good friends do? They eat together, they play together, they spend time together. And so that's what happens when you become a friend of God. You become a friend with everyone. So I want to invite my super friends, Pastor Brian and Pastor Brian, Pastor Nelson, Black Panther, White Wolf, right? and so I, because we're in the COVID-19, right? I want to hug them, but we can't hug each other. So we will do like I love you, bro. Love you. We love you too. And so Jesus' power helps us to be good friends. Trust Jesus. And so what we need to do now, we had an amazing week. Now God is asking you to go and be good friends so that they can know Jesus Christ and they could be part of the greatest VBS experience when he comes. We're going to spend all eternity having fun, playing games, being with our friends, playing with animals, flying and swimming. But till then, what we need to do is allow God to help us to be good friends. So may God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow where we're going to finish this with a bang. God bless you.
Hi everybody, welcome back to our last day here at Rocky Railway. I don't know about you, but through our Operation Kid to Kid challenges, Rosie and I have had the chance to share Jesus' love and power with our family, friends, neighbors, and community. Want to hear a fun fact about alpacas? They can make different sounds, but mostly alpacas hum all day, every day. It's how they communicate. I know things are a little different right now, but how do you communicate or stay in touch with your friends? Because of quarantine, Rosie and I have had to get creative in how we can reach out to our friends and neighbors. I know it can be tough, but it's important that we are there for each other during these times. John 15:12 says, "Love each other in the same way I have loved you." So, who's ready for our last challenge? I hope you didn't eat all of your desserts from yesterday, because for today's challenge, we're going to share our desserts with our neighbors. Yep, we're going to shower our neighbors with some love. Now, we want you to be safe, so make sure you put your face mask on, go with a parent, ring your neighbor's doorbell, and remain 6 feet apart. Let them know that today you learned that Jesus' power helps us be good friends, and you wanted to share your sweets with them. Remember, through Operation Kid to Kid, we show Jesus' love and that Jesus' power helps us be good friends. Trust Jesus! So, to help you prepare for today's challenge, we're gonna get up and move. That's right. We have to get your legs ready for that long walk next door. We're gonna do some jumping jacks, and then we're gonna do some running in place, but this time as fast as you can, okay? Let's see how fast you can move those legs. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's warm up with some jumping jacks, right? Here we go. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you feeling those legs? Because my legs are feeling pretty warm. All right, now that we're warmed up, we're gonna go ahead and run in place. We're gonna start off slow, kind of like this. All right, just to get those legs going. We don't wanna run too fast to our neighbors. All right, now we're gonna speed it up just a little bit more. Can you run a little faster for me? That's right. Okay, now we're gonna do a little bit more. Run a little bit more. Keep it going. Woo! You breaking a sweat? I sure am. Keep it moving. All right, now we're gonna go a little faster. A little faster. A little faster. How fast can you go? Show me. Show me. Faster, 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 faster. Move those feet. Move them, move them, move them, move them, move them. All right. Pretend like you're going to your neighbor. Bing. Do it again. Bing. One more time. Bing. 6 feet apart. Don't forget. Whew. All right. How's everybody doing? Whew. Well, we hope you had the best week of your summer here at Rocky Railway. Rosie and I, we definitely had fun with all of you. And we hope you learned a little more about alpacas. Although we miss being with you in person, we know that we'll see you one day again soon. But until then, remember that Jesus' power helps us be good friends. Trust Jesus! See you next year!
Hi, I'm Renee and I'm 10 years old.
Hi, I'm Alina and I'm 11 years old.
Renee and Alina are great friends, and they live in the beautiful desert of southern Arizona. They love to hang out and be silly together. Their friendship has grown after they both joined an arts ministry at their church.
Ensus Manos is a creative art ministry. We do puppets, we do shows, we do skits and stuff like that.
And sus manos is Spanish for in his hands. It's an art ministry that uses performance to share the love of God. There is dancing, acting, and music.
My favorite thing about performing is probably looking at the end, looking at all the kids all smiling and laughing and liking it.
Sometimes performances are serious, and sometimes they're fun and silly. Regardless of being silly or not, one thing is true. Being a part of Ensus Manos has brought the entire team closer together.
This puppet ministry helped us become better friends. And it's not just like me and her,
Like other people.
a lot more. Basically the whole group. Our group, before, we were all friends, we were chill, but now we're really, really good friends. And we're always hanging out, we're always laughing, making jokes.
Jesus has used the ministry to bring the team together. This team of friends help each other to do the best they can to share God's love.
My friends, they helped me not be nervous because they were doing it too and they were nervous, but at the same time they supported us.
I was with my friends and I knew a lot of people from church, so was it that scary anymore?
Serving Jesus together has helped Alina and Renee become great friends, but they both know who the best friend is: Jesus.
He's one of our bestest friends ever.
He is.
Yeah.
Renee and Alina know that Jesus' power helps us be good friends.
Jesus helps me make friends. God knows that I'm doing this whole ministry for him. And so it just helped me become better friends with people. So he helped me be friends with a lot of people, but still worship him and praise him.
In the Bible, in the book of John, chapter 15, verse 12, it says, "Love each other in the same way I have loved you."
Jesus loved us all equally, so we should love everybody because as he says in the Bible, we're all brothers and sisters and love your enemies.
Jesus' power helps us be good friends.
Welcome back, friends, to the Imagination Station. This is our last day together. Wow, the time went by so quickly. Today, we are discovering about Jesus' power. Jesus' power helps us to be good friends. Trust Jesus! I'll give you 2 minutes to get all the items that we need for today's story. Ready? Go!
taught us about how the church was a friendly church. They were growing in numbers and they helped each other out. They would eat meals together and they would spend time with each other. And even though their numbers were growing, they still needed Jesus's power to stick together. Now you see, I have my balloon already blown up and tied off. If that's hard for you to do, ask a grown-up or your parents to help you tie off your balloon. The next step is, I need you to take your balloon and rub it on your hair. I'm going to pass my balloon and get it rubbed. Now, I have power on this balloon. So let's see what happens when I put it in the pepper. The pepper represents our world and the people who we see every day. Do you see what happened? All the pepper started to stick to the balloon. Wow! When we have Jesus's power, it helps us to be good friends. Trust Jesus! Now we're going to use our imagination and our creative side for the last time to make the railroad craft stick train, the one you see right here. First step is you're going to take all the materials out of the bag. You take all the pieces and lay them out like this. Now, this is a sticker. So you're going to peel the backing off of the sticker like this. And if you need some help, you could always ask a grown-up or your parents to help you. Peel the sticker. Here it goes. Oops. That's very, very sticky, so it could stick to your fingers quite easily. Okay. Our next step is to take these sticks and we're going to lay them flat, one on top of the other. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Our next step is to take this piece, which is the front end with the light, and we're going to peel that off, put it on the front of the train, and we're going to take this piece, the yellow piece, peel that sticker off, and this will be where the conductor sits, right? The conductor's, or the motorman, where he sits. We're going to take our smokestack and peel that off. Make it stick right here. And we're going to take the end piece, which attaches all the other train wagons. I'm going to put it at the end, just like that. Our next step is to take the red foam piece, rectangular and thin, and that will be the top of our train. Put it on top. We have 2 pieces, a square and a rectangle. We're going to take these pieces, put them on as windows, right? And the last section is the body of the train, that engine. We have a wheel, so we want it to stick out, right? Because it's going to touch the ground. And then we have two smaller wheels that stick out over the edge as well. Like this. And finally, those two wheels move together. Those two little wheels move together with this foam stick. And we got to name our train the Faith Express. See? Choo-choo. I loved being with you this week, guys. It was great learning about Jesus's power. Remember, our Bible says in John chapter 15, verse 12, love each other the same way that I have loved you. Be blessed, and thank you for sharing your time at the Imagination Station.
Our week at Rocky Railway has come to a close. We have learned Jesus' power helps us be good friends. Trust Jesus! When we're friends with Jesus, we can trust his love and power to be good friends who stick together even when it's really tough. Jesus' power helps us be good friends. Trust Jesus! And I know sometimes it can be hard to be a good friend, but when we show Jesus' love and goodness to the world, we'll change the world. It will be filled with hope and happiness. People can discover that they can have Jesus' power with them too. Then they'll be bold and capable of doing hard things just like you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us in our online vacation Bible experience. We hope to see you guys next year. Bye.
This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. 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 Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train.
Okay, now let's bring it down.
This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. Oh, this train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. There's a spirit I cannot contain. There's a spirit I cannot contain. The same power that raised Jesus up from the grave. The same spirit I cannot contain. Every soul. Your kingdom is my home, and I don't walk alone.